One of the places in Yellowknife preparing for an influx of mail is Buffalo Airways. Mikey McBrien is the general manager there. He thinks it's better late than never with Christmas around the corner, but knows it'll be busy. He says they are sending a plane down to Edmonton this evening to handle the freight coming in.
So stuff is stuck worldwide, and when that floodgates opens, it's going to be a mess to figure out all the logistics to get everything delivered, especially before Christmas.
A local business that usually relies on Canada Post isn't overly excited about the strike being over. Jordan Crosby is the co-owner of Overlander Sports. He says they had to roll with the punches when it started, but were able to find other shipping options. Ultimately, he hopes for workers to get what they were striking for.
Sometimes small sacrifices for the greater good are necessary. And but hopefully again, they get what they want, if not now, eventually. And because they work hard. I talk to a lot of the Canada Post people daily. I go to Canada Post and they deliver here daily, and I know they're hardworking and good people. So
McBrien says he's chatted with other small business owners. While the prices of other shipping companies was a bit steeper than Canada Post rates, he does think there was a bit of a silver lining.
I think the offset is I hear a lot of people have been shopping local for Christmas, so that's a little bit of a bonus.
Canada Post says they will not be receiving or picking up new product until Thursday, December 19th. They also say the terms of existing collective agreements for postal workers will be extended until May 22nd, 2025. Postal workers will be receiving a retroactive wage increase of 5% from the date of their past agreement's expiry. Jocelyn Shepel, CBC News, Yellowknife.
In Whitehorse, striking postal workers say they're not happy about being ordered back to work. 55,000 members of the Canadian Union of Postal Workers have been on the picket lines for about a month. And tomorrow, they'll be back on the job without a new agreement.
The opportunity to go back to work and serve our community is something we've wanted from the very start. I don't think anyone's thrilled that the government feels the need to step in and step on our rights when we're just trying to negotiate with our employer a fair agreement for us so that we can live reasonable lives and better serve our community out here.
Clohan says it's disappointing and worries the country is getting used to the federal government stepping in during labor disputes. He says there's been no discussion about whether the union will obey the board's order to go back to work. Meanwhile, in Nunavut, the impacts of the strike are still being felt. During a CBC call-in show, one person said he's happy that the post office will be open again, but stressed the need for an alternative service for urgent mail to be able to get through. Another spoke about how it was difficult to pay bills and receive government checks during the strike. Northern and rural communities rely heavily on Canada Post and were hit hard over the past month. It led to calls from Inuit Tapiriit Kanatami to declare deliveries to the north an essential service.